Hello. Hello, anybody in the room? Anybody in the room? Let me know. I just got out of TikTok live. I was just making a live on TikTok and now I'm having to switch back. If you're here, let me know. I just got out of TikTok. I was doing a live. I just started doing lives. I have a TikTok page. I have a YouTube channel. It hasn't been going great when it comes to lives. It really sucks for me, to be honest. A lot of people do get a lot of viewers and stuff, but when it comes to me, I have extremely low. Most people on YouTube, most people on TikTok, they come and go. They come into the live and they go. So if you make any lives, just give me any advice that you must have. I do have my YouTube channel. It's almost at 1,000 subscribers, but I've been trying to do lives and they're not going great. So if you are, or if you have a YouTube channel, let me know. Maybe somebody can give advice. I don't know if any of you are on TikTok, but I'm selling this. I have this one on my TikTok shop. It's a really nice blanket. It's a Hocus Pocus blanket. It's really, really cozy. I'm here preparing for the fall. I love the fall. With the fall, Christmas, my favorite seasons. I hated the summer. It was super hot. I live in Texas, and the summer was usually around 100 degrees, 105, and it's still around 100. So I absolutely I don't like this weather. Absolutely hate the hot weather. So we're ready for the fall. Although in the fall, even in October, it's still a little hot. It's still hot in Texas. It's around 90 degrees in October. So we still have a long way to go. If you're joining, let me know or give a shout out. If I have any of my subscribers here, please give me a shout out. I just got out of TikTok. Honestly, it was just such a bad live. People come in, people leave. The same on YouTube. I would really appreciate any people sticking around, having a conversation, maybe get to know you, asking questions, just chatting with somebody. It's also good for those YouTube watch hours. They do count. So anybody in the room, give me a shout out, especially if you are a subscriber. Si es uno de mis suscriptores, déjenme saber. Yo sé que también tengo suscriptores de otros países. Tengo muchos videos en español. Sé que tengo personas que me miran de Colombia, de Argentina, de España, de México. Yo vivo en Estados Unidos, pero yo sé que tengo muchos de allá, porque yo siempre subo videos en español. Cuando también subo videos en inglés y tengo muchos que miran de otros países como Inglaterra, Australia. He tenido personas de Italia, de Francia, viendo mis videos y eso me emociona demasiado, A mí me encanta viajar. Yo viajo por todo el mundo. Es mi pasión viajar, es una de mis pasiones. Mi meta para cuando me muera va a ser viajar por todo el mundo. El viaje más largo que yo he hecho fue a Italia hace 2 años. De Texas volé a Italia, que fue a Roma. Estaba absolutamente encantada de viajar a otro país porque yo nada más viajaba a lo que es ahorita Estados Unidos y México. Y yo estaba muy feliz de poder salir de estos 2 países en los que siempre estoy. Yo vivo en Estados Unidos, también siempre voy aquí a México, tengo familia. Y fue muy emocionante para mí viajar a Europa. Es algo muy diferente, muy diferente. El dinero, el lenguaje, la comida, los paraísos, hasta la forma de las casas, la forma de los edificios, todo es muy diferente. Ok, so, tengo a alguien aquí que habla español, alguien que esté suscrito a mi canal. Les agradecería mucho que saluden, porque a veces hago lives y no tengo muchas personas viendo. Y si tengo gente viendo, no hablan, no mandan un mensaje. Y para mí lo hace incómodo. ¿Por qué? Porque no tengo con quién hablar. Siento que estoy hablando sola. Y si ustedes tienen aquí, están suscritos, déjenme saber. Acabo de salir de YouTube channel, de TikTok, acabo de salir. Estaba haciendo un live con esta colcha, pero a mí no me va bien con los lives. So, apenas comencé a hacer videos hace 5 meses. También en YouTube hago videos en inglés y videos en español. Porque yo soy bilingüe, hablo inglés y español. Me encanta hacer comedia. Yo soy una persona que me encanta hacer reír a la gente desde que era chamaca. Y pues a mí me encanta hacer reír. Y decidí hacer videos para hacer reír a gente alrededor del mundo. Yo ahorita apenas empecé, claro, no soy una famosa persona. No soy famosa como otros YouTubers. No soy famosa como otros TikTokers. Y no importa que no sea famosa, pero me gustaría hacer reír a otras personas. Ah, y si me puede ayudar un poco también económicamente, también estaría perfecto. Ahorita yo no monetizo todavía para nada. Tienes que llegar a un cierto nivel, tienes que seguir trabajando tu canal para subir de suscriptores, de subir de tus vistas. También tienen que ver mucho las vistas. Si no tienes las vistas, no te puedes monetizar. So, es muy importante hacer lives. Los lives te ayudan a acumular esas horas de vista. Los lives cuentan también. Y a mí me encanta hacer lives, pero se me hace muy difícil hacer lives cuando no saludo a las personas, cuando nomás están viendo. Yo agradecería mucho si ustedes están suscritos, que me digan aquí, que me mandan un saludo. Ahorita estoy acostada aquí en mi cama. ¿Por qué? Porque estaba enseñando esta colcha en TikTok. Y estaba acostada y ya ni me levanté. No fue muy bien el live en TikTok. So, a ver cómo me va en YouTube. Um, si alguien aquí habla inglés, let me know. I'm gonna have to switch. I do talk 2 languages, so I have to be changing it up. I might have a English speaking subscriber or a Spanish a Spanish subscriber, so I have to switch between languages. I have a YouTube channel. Like I was telling people, I try to do lives. I just got out of TikTok live. It wasn't going good. Most people are just watching, or they get in and they leave, or they're watching. Like now I have 19, I think there's 19 viewers, but I don't have any talking, any conversation, any chatting. So I appreciate it if you're here, if you're watching, leave a comment, start a conversation, because it's really awkward for a person to do lives and to just be talking to myself. So I would really appreciate some comments, just to start some engagement. If you haven't seen my channel, I started my channel 5 months ago. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers and I'm really happy about that. But the views are also very important. We need to get those views. We need to get those 4,000 watch hours. Okay, when it comes to shorts, it's 10 million views in 3 months, and that is way too much. I think it's way too much. So for anybody starting a channel, the lives count towards your hours, towards watch hours. So let's say you don't have time to make the long videos, because I usually make shorts. If you don't have much time for long videos, like 5-minute or more videos, you can do lives instead, and they count as watch hours. So since I don't really have a lot of time for long videos, I try to do lives as well for those watch hours. I just got out of TikTok. Like I said, I was showcasing this blanket. It's the Hocus Pocus one. I don't know if you are on TikTok as well, but it's a really nice blanket, and I just did a live from here. So if you are here, let me know. Send a message. I am Hispanic, so if you speak Spanish, let me know. My family is from Mexico. My grandparents still live in Mexico. I drive there because I live very near Mexico. It takes me 30 minutes to drive to Mexico. I am Hispanic with Mexican descent, and I am proud of it, honey. I was born here in the U.S., but I lived in Mexico for 4 years. Then when I turned 4, my parents moved here to America, to the United States, because I was going to start school. So I started school, and my first language was Spanish. I started learning English throughout the years. When I learned the most English was in middle school. Then now I am very fluent in both languages. Um, very fluent. I can go to Mexico. I can talk perfect Spanish to people in Mexico. I go to North United States. I can talk perfect English to. I do have an accent, of course. When you're Hispanic, you have a different accent because we do have the Mexican blood. I have Mexican blood. My grandparents still live in Mexico. I drive to Mexico if I want in 10 and 30 minutes. And I'm proud. I love my country. I love Mexico. It has a very different vibe. Um, I grew up in Texas all my life, most of my life. So, of course, you get used to the American way, the American life. Once you go to Mexico, you see a completely different thing. I don't know if any of you have traveled to Mexico. Let me know if you've traveled to Mexico. If you're watching, give me a shout out. Give me a shout out. I don't have any people leaving comments. And please make it a nice comment because I've had really rude people, which are probably really immature people that they don't have time. I guess they don't have time for anything else other than being mean. I don't know why people can't just be nice. It's just weird. So if you're here, give me a shout out. I appreciate it. And like I said, I have my YouTube channel. I've had it for 5 months, and I'm always making comedy videos. If you haven't seen the videos, they're going to make you laugh for sure. Yesterday, I just made a really funny video about when, you know how moms always say, back in my day, you start talking to your kids about your past or your childhood. Our childhood was very different in the 90s. I was born in 1986. So when I was a kid in the 90s, life was very different compared to now. And my kids are used to using their phone. My kids are used to using social media. So I sometimes talk to them about my past. Back in my day, we never used internet. We never used cell phones. We never had smartphones, and we survived. We would play outside. And that is what the video is about, back in my days. And I just made it yesterday. To me, it's so funny. It hasn't gotten enough views, but it's really funny because I actually bought props. I have been buying props for videos, like fake money. I bought wigs. I'm trying to also buy some weird clothes because I love making videos. I like making people laugh. So if you haven't seen any of my videos, you should. I also make Spanish videos, so I hope some people can use the captions. The captions are used if you don't understand Spanish, for example, you can translate it with the captions. So if you're here, let me know. I don't know if is there even any people here. It's telling me there's 15, but I don't see any comments, so I would appreciate it if you do. I'm currently here in my home. My kids are in school. My husband is working. I was just here all day by myself. I do work. I do have 2 jobs, but I have very flexible jobs. They're very flexible. I go work if I want to. If I don't want to go work, I don't have to. I work online in the early mornings, and I'm also a substitute in schools. I am a teacher. I graduated as a teacher 13 years ago. I'm a bilingual education teacher. I haven't worked with it. I haven't been a teacher, but I am currently a substitute. When teachers are absent, I cover for them. But you don't have to go. When you're a sub, you choose to go if you want. Or if you don't want to go, you don't. Right now, school just started, so I haven't been going. I haven't even gone. School started 2 weeks ago, and I haven't gone one day. Usually the first 2 weeks teachers are not absent. They're usually absent after the first 3 weeks or so. So I've just been laying around at home making videos because I love making videos, cleaning. I also teach online in the early morning. I teach Chinese kids from China. So that is what I love that job because I teach kids. I don't know if anybody knows teachers that might be teaching Chinese kids. It's a really nice company. I've been teaching for 7 years now. But since China, they are 13 hours ahead of us, I do have to wake up at 5 a.m. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. So I start teaching from 5:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then from there, I go substitute. Um, so that's why I'm not working right now because I haven't been subbing. There haven't been enough jobs. I usually only sub for high schools. That's all I do. I used to sub for elementary schools in the past. I was done with that. I don't like doing elementary. It's a really hard time. The kids misbehave. So I started doing high schools, and once I started doing high schools, I never left high schools. Why? Because it's already teenagers and they behave. They're just doing their own thing. They don't need you for anything. So subs are usually just monitoring, just to check that they're not leaving the class and stuff. Uh, and it's really nice. I mean, there's always that danger in schools of something bad happening, lockdowns. So I'm always ready. I'm always ready. When I'm subbing in a school, I would do anything for the kids, even if they're not my kids, even if they're not my class. I would do anything to protect the kids in schools. There's been a lot of bad things happening. You know how bad it can be right now in the United States. There's been a lot of, I don't want to say the word, but there's been a lot of bad things happening, especially in schools. And there's always that danger because I'm in schools often. So there's always danger, anywhere you go, even if you go to the mall, even if you go to the stores, even if you go even to church, like, wow, it's gotten that bad. So we need to always be prepared. We always need to be prepared. So I just stayed home today. I've been here all day. I started my channel 5 months ago. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. I would really appreciate any comments or any conversations during this live if you can. I don't see anybody. I don't know why. I usually do have comments in each live. I don't know why there haven't been a single comment. I don't know. I cannot see subscribers. I currently have 846 subscribers. I haven't had any single messages, no single comments. So I would really appreciate if you give me a shout out. I'm just starting my channel. I'm still getting the hang of things. I'm not an expert. I'm not famous, but I'm wishing to reach a point that I can actually grow as a person and grow as a comedian because I make comedy. It's always been a passion of me to make comedy. I also sing. I've been singing since I was 9 years old. I was a big fan of Selena. I don't know if anybody knows Selena Quintanilla. She was killed back in 1995. But the reason I started singing was because of her. She was my inspiration. I started singing her music since I was 9. And I learned from her. It was because of her that I learned how to sing. And I've been singing for a long time. Singing is my biggest passion. It's my biggest passion. My second passion is travel. I absolutely love traveling. Hi, you're my first comment. Padrike Kasain. Where are you from? You're my first comment. Padrike. Is it Padrike? I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But yeah. Traveling is my second passion. I love traveling. First is singing. Oh my goodness. So you're English. Wow. Last time I had a person from Japan. I think they told me they're from Tokyo. How wonderful. I love traveling. 2 years ago, I traveled to Italy, to Rome, Italy. It was absolutely wonderful, and I'm hoping to visit England one day. I would love to rent like a little cabin in the countryside of London. It will be great. Hello, Steven. Thank you for joining. If you haven't checked out my channel, check it out. I am Hispanic. My family is Mexican. I have Mexican blood. I speak Spanish as well. If any of you no, okay. Where are you from, Steven? It looks like you're from maybe from Chihuahua. From that is a last name I cannot pronounce, but it looks maybe from Suriname. Where is that? Suriname. What country is that? How wonderful! How wonderful! It's wonderful. Love your accent. Thank you. I'm Hispanic. I am not American, completely American. I grew up in the United States, but I'm also Mexican and I'm proud of it. I love my country. I actually live 30 minutes away from Mexico. I can drive to the top of the city. Of course, it hasn't been really safe in Mexico lately. It hasn't been safe in America either. So I live in these two countries and it hasn't been safe, unfortunately. Search on Google app Suriname. Okay. I don't have my computer, so I cannot search. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have curly hair. It's black. Well, it's like brown, very, very dark brown, almost black. But yeah, I'm currently laying here in bed because I just got out of TikTok. Um, I was showcasing this Halloween blanket. I don't know if people celebrate Halloween in England. I don't know. I don't think so. I know American holidays are different. I'm in Texas, the state of Texas. The state of Texas is wonderful, and that's the biggest state in the United States, second to Alaska, but Alaska isn't really far away from the U.S. Um, but I absolutely love traveling. Like, I love traveling. I've been to Alaska. I've been to Rome, Italy. I've been to Mexico, different cities in Mexico, different cities in the U.S. I just went to Los Angeles, California in July. It is pretty far away from me anyway. I mean, I live in Texas. We drove for 25 hours to get to LA. It was really tiring. Thank you. Yeah, I have really dark hair. I'm Hispanic, so of course I was born with this hair color. Uh, I used to dye it when I was young. I used to dye it like blondish, but it didn't go with me, to be honest, because I'm a little bit dark skinned, not super dark skinned, but darker skinned than other people. So I don't think it went with me. But I was a teenager and I wanted to be blonde. But now I kept the dark color, especially because I think it goes better with my age. I'm gonna turn 40 next month. I'm gonna turn 40 already in February. I'm gonna turn 40. So I try to keep it dark like this. Yeah, I'm pretty old already. I have 4 children. I'm married and I have 4 children. My kids are in school right now. My husband is working. And I just stayed home today. And actually they get out of school in 1 hour or so, 1 hour and a half. Um and sometimes I just stay home because, like I just said, I'm a sub in school, so I don't have to go work if I don't want to. Most of the time I do go, but there's days that I do stay home. I have to clean the house. I have to take care of things. Um, Sometimes I have to do my videos. I do videos for YouTube and TikTok. I make funny content. Comedy. I love comedy. That's what I do. I am not an aesthetic at all. I'm not aesthetic. I don't consider myself aesthetic. I don't do makeup. I don't even know how to do makeup. I'm not really into fashion. Um, I usually just make comedy or travel videos because I love traveling. We don't have school in Suriname. Oh, is it? Why? Is it summer? It's still summer vacation or what? Summer holiday? Where is that? Suriname. I've never heard about that place. Suriname. Can you tell me the country? Let me look at your page. Maybe I can have a hint. Get a hint. Because you don't want to tell me where. So I cannot see your channel. Oh wow, yeah. I'm not sure what country it is, to be honest. But I know there's a lot of places. So I love traveling. I actually have a cousin that right now he went to Turkey and then he went to Greece. He's in Greece right now. I don't know if it's near there. Who is still in the room? Padraig. How is life right now and where you live? I love talking to people around the world. Like I said, I love traveling. I love different cultures. I love different places. It's just gorgeous to see different places like that. When I went to Italy, I was just mesmerized. It was beautiful to see people speaking an unknown language to me. I absolutely love that. I learned some Italian words before we went, so I could at least say the minimum, like thank you or yes, no, where's the bathroom, stuff like that. Um, I love looking at the beautiful sceneries of Italy. Uh, it was just absolutely beautiful, and yes, it's in my plans to visit. I teach Chinese kids, so my plan is that I really want to visit China in the next 3 months. I want to visit, no, the next 3 years, sorry. Within 3 years, I have to visit China and Japan. I've been wanting to go so bad. Sorry, it's my accent. It's my okay. What do you mean? It's your accent? Yeah. Everybody has an accent. I mean, that depends where you're from. I'm also Mexican, so I have an accent. I don't have a fully American accent like other people that are fully American. Suriname. Yes. So I'm currently making comedy content. Let me know. I haven't had any subscribers catching up with me. I have already 846, and I would really love to see them giving a shout out. Netherlands. Oh, so you're from the Netherlands. Netherlands. Oh, it's beautiful over there. It's near Europe, right? It's near Europe. I do have. Let me go get it. I have an Earth thing. Maybe I can show you on that Earth. Let me take it to my room. But this is the Earth I have, and this is where I like to look at different places around the world. When I travel, I look around it. Where do I want to travel to? Sweet. No speak American. Okay. Yeah. So the Netherlands. Where are the Netherlands? I'm sorry. I failed geography class. The Netherlands. Is it here near? Is it near Europe? The Netherlands. Where are they? I'm terrible at this. The Netherlands. Does anybody know where the Netherlands are? Okay, so I don't really see it. I'm terrible at this. Oh, here, right next to Germany. You're right here. Right next to Germany, huh? Right here. Yes, I see the Netherlands. It's the really tiny green place right next to Germany. So you live near Germany. Sweet Amiric. Oh. Oh, Sweet Amiric. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how to read your word, but you said it's in Sweet Amiric. Oh my goodness, I feel terrible at speaking other languages. I'm terrible at it. Sorry. I don't I don't know how to speak other languages. And how old are you? How old? Are you 20, 30, 40? 50. Oh, you're 50. Okay. I turned 40. I turned 40 in February. So I'm getting pretty older. I think over 40, I don't know. I just don't like turning 40. So if you're subscribed to my channel, let me know. I would appreciate subscribers. I know you don't speak English, but if you do use the captions, you can use captions for my English videos or for my Spanish videos because I post two different languages. So if you, I know you don't speak those languages, but you can use the captions so you can understand. I've had my channel for 5 months now, so I really appreciate any people who subscribe. Um, If you're joining, thank you so much for joining. If you're watching, give me a shout out, especially if you're a subscriber. I haven't had any subscribers here or giving me a shout out. I'm going to speak a little Spanish, pero si ustedes están aquí, si son mis suscriptores, déjenme saberlo, por favor. Estoy muy agradecida con la gente que se ha suscrito a mi canal. Lo agradecería mucho, especialmente uh, aquellos que han estado siguiendo mis videos, que le dan like a mis videos, lo agradezco muchísimo. Uh, Estoy muy agradecida, no he tenido nadie mandando un saludito, los que son mis suscriptores, pero yo lo agradecería. So, si están entrando a mi canal, muchas gracias por estar aquí. I'm looking at the world. It's amazing how big the world is. I love connecting with people around the world. It's absolutely amazing. It's mesmerizing how big the world is. Okay, so if you are here, give me a shout out because I think I don't have any more people left. So I'm gonna end this live soon. I'm only gonna be here until 40 minutes. I'm almost gonna be at 40 minutes, so I'm gonna be ending it at 40. So if you're here, want to make a conversation, I stay longer. But if I stop having any people coming in, then I have to end the live. No? Okay. Because I usually end my lives when I don't have people to have a conversation with, because it becomes awkward for me. So anybody joining in, you can, if you like this live, I would really appreciate it. It's gonna help me. It's gonna help it be pushed out. It's gonna help it be seen by other people. I was just on TikTok and it was a terrible live. I've been having terrible lives. I've just started doing lives about a month ago, and it's really important to like them. It's really important to like the lives. It keeps them going. It gets them pushed out. 29 on Google. I do have a computer, so I can go check in my computer, or I can also get my laptop. So let me just grab my laptop, okay? I have a laptop, but I'm not using it at the moment. I just came to grab my laptop just to check it out because I want to see where, since you're very persistent with it, and let's see. Okay, so let's see where that is. Yeah. I live in Texas. I don't know if you know where Texas is, but Texas has been extremely hot lately. It's been absolutely terrible. I don't like I honestly don't like, I don't like the hot weather here. So it is right now. It's Tuesday here in Texas. I don't know what time it is over there, but right here is 2:30 p.m. So it's pretty early here. I'm not sure what time it would be in your country. You also have hot weather? I cannot play music, so I'm going to put this down. Sorry, I like to sing, and sometimes I sing on here. Okay, so let me search. Suriname. Oh, in South America. You live in South America. You live in South America. I thought you lived somewhere in Europe. So you live near Brazil. You live near Brazil. Wow. Wow. I didn't expect that. Suriname. Okay. I see it now. So you live right here. Right? Suriname. Oh, so you live right next to Brazil. So you don't speak English? I thought that people could speak Spanish or English. I think people here would actually speak English or Spanish. What language is it? What language would that be? It's wonderful. Wow. I was looking for you in the Netherlands over here, but no. You live right here. I live here in the state of Texas up here. Uh, and I've lived there all my life. My family's here from Mexico. I'm from the US. But of course, I grew up here in Texas, but I also I lived in Mexico for my first 4 years. And yeah, it looks like a nice place. I mean, I've never heard about this place. I've never heard about it, but I have many places here. Wow. Yeah. So I can see your country here. It's wonderful. So they have these holidays like this. Excellent. That looks. I love traveling. I mean, if I could travel anywhere, I would travel all over the world if I could. I love traveling. So I have all these pictures here. Um, How wonderful. So here, there's rainforests. It says here that there's so many rainforests around this country. Like forests. Capital Paramaribo. Paramaribo. How wonderful. Um, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Really beautiful. Do I have any other people here coming in? Thank you for joining. I'm here talking about people and where they live. I'm talking to a person I met from a different country. If you are from another country, let me know. I love learning about people and where they live. I love, like I said, I love travel. So I absolutely love meeting new people from other countries. Oh, more we speak Netherlands. Everyone is welcome in Suriname. Oh, everyone is welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. I love traveling. Even like I said 2 years ago, I traveled to Italy and it was really difficult because I didn't speak. What is that? What is this? Is that a food? Is this a food? Is that fish? Oh, it looks like fish. It does look like fish. But I love it. It's really beautiful because you can see all kinds of Suriname. It's the greenest. It says here is the greenest country in the world. It's the most natural one. It's really nice. Why is it the greenest one? Is it because it's really clean? There's no pollution? Maybe there's no pollution there? Wow, gorgeous. Really beautiful. How wonderful is this? I had never heard about this country, to be honest. It looks nice. I went to Jamaica. I went to Jamaica on a cruise. Um, I went to Jamaica when I went on a cruise, and I think it's very similar to this place. How wonderful. Okay, do I have any other viewers in here? Let me know. I currently have my YouTube channel. I've been posting consistently. Um, I would appreciate any people uh, giving me a shout out. I would really appreciate it. I have my YouTube channel and I've been posting for 5 months now. So if you've been following me, let me know. I'm gonna complete 1 hour live today. 1 hour. I'm trying to put in those watch hours. It's really important for a channel to put in and that's where you get monetized. So it's really important. And thank you for being here. Anybody else joining, give me a shout out. Let me know where you're from. I love talking to people from other countries. I've had people from Japan. I've had people from Mexico. I've had people from all over the world, and I love travel. I love meeting people from other countries. Oh yeah, thank you so much, Steven. Thank you. Whenever I can, I'm definitely gonna visit. I do want to go to Brazil. Brazil, it has been a place where I want to visit, especially Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro. Um, I'm hoping that I can stop by. So I think when I'm able to travel the whole world, like third world countries, I told my husband I think it's gonna be when my kids are married already, because I don't want to. I usually take my kids to more touristic places, um, but I want to travel the whole world. I want to travel third world countries. I want to travel anywhere that I can. When we and my husband are retired, I'm traveling the world for sure. That's what I've told him. That's what I want to do uh, when we grow old. Okay, it's okay. If you have to go, it's fine. It was so nice to meet you, Steven. It was so nice to meet you. If I have anybody else joining, tell me where you're from, please. I would really appreciate it. I have many subscribers that haven't been here. Bye. I have many subscribers here that haven't been giving a shout out. So if you're subscribed, let me know. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for at least staying a few moments. But if you can like the live, I would appreciate it if you would like it, please. It helps it to be pushed out and being seen from other people. Anybody in the room? Tell me. Okay, so I'm gonna end my live exactly at 50 minutes. Thank you everybody for being here. I'm very appreciative. I have my YouTube channel, so if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You're gonna have some great laughs. I love making people laugh. I make English and Spanish videos. So if you do have your closed captions, you can use them for videos if you really want to understand it. So, hello? Thank you for being here, Steven. I'm gonna be ending my live now. So if you want to keep on joining my lives, I'm gonna be making lives once in a while. So you can subscribe. If you're welcome to subscribe, you're gonna have a lot of fun watching my videos. They're really funny. Well, I think they're funny. I don't know if other people think that, but I absolutely laugh with. I laugh with my own videos. I love them. I love making people laugh. I consider myself a comedian. I've been making people laugh since I was a kid. So you're welcome to join my channel. I just posted a video yesterday and I'm planning to post another one tomorrow, hopefully. Usually I post every day. Uh, Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for being here and having a conversation. I really appreciate it because that's what helps me with my lives. It motivates me when people are able to stay and chat. I really appreciate it, Stephen. And I want to say hello to you. And you're welcome to subscribe. You don't have to if you don't want to. But you're welcome. Watch my content. Have fun and have a laugh. Okay? So I really appreciate it. Thank you for any subscribers. Muchas gracias a cualquier suscriptor que esté aquí viéndome. Los espero verlos muy pronto. Bye.